shows shouldn't have musical intros lasting more than 10 seconds. Get on with the show. I don't want to listen to a song I've heard a billion times or a mediocre score trying way too hard to sound epic. I came to watch a show. And I know I'm not alone because of all the streaming services having skip buttons. 10 seconds seems a little short, but yeah, like maybe 15 max. I think they do get carried away with them. TV shows from my childhood, I remember the theme songs more than the actual shows. That doesn't mean that's a good thing. It's because they were catchy. This is a concept meant for weekly release shows on TV, and it's basically, hey guys in the room, get settled in now, the show's about to start. That makes sense. Streaming services have a skip button because when you're marathoning that intro over and over again, it's literally just a waste of time. There's a few select shows where I refuse to skip the intro, and even fewer where I'll rearrange someone's faces if they skip it on purpose near me. Shows like Golden Girls or MASH have earned the right for full-length intros. I never got into MASH. It used to be on at my grandparents, and if it was on, I'd watch it, but I would never watch it on purpose. But Golden Girls, I did used to watch. I think it has a laugh reel, so I wouldn't watch it now. I know a lot of people still do, but I can't do the laugh reels. Laugh reels bother me way more than song intros do. Have you ever seen DuckTales? Okay, DuckTales intro is absolutely necessary. DuckTales. I can't even believe they said that because I love the intro to DuckTales. Like, it really gets me going. It does. They said Chip and Dale, Goof Troop, and Tailspin. I don't remember the intros to those. If I watched it again, I'm sure that I would. I'm in the exact opposite boat. More shows should have theme songs. It's a great way to get in the mood for the show and help the viewer if they are just channel surfing or whatever. Get a feel for the show quickly. I don't watch things I don't channel surf because I'm streaming. I don't even know what it's like to have cable these days. I haven't had cable for like 20 some years. Okay, it's weird that in popular media, calculus is regarded as a marker of genius. Listen, if you understand calculus, you're a genius in my book. Okay, whatever this person has to say, you're a genius in my book. In the grand scheme of things, calculus is not that hard. It's not that much harder than high school algebra. What? The thing about calculus is, while the concepts definitely touch things that are not intuitive, it's still a very procedural topic. You're just performing basic computations just like algebra. It's not like analysis where you really need to know how to logically prove your theorems. I hate geometry. You need to know how to use the theorem and to compute derivatives and integrals. There's always harder math no matter the level. However, calculus is the highest level math many people, at least in the US, have even heard about. I never got to calculus because I scored great enough on my testing that I didn't have to redo any kind of like high school math. And then I had to take 2 maths in college, I think. I don't remember what they were, but they were not calculus. It was stat. Stat was definitely one, and that was easy because I picked a good teacher. We had ratemyprofessor.com, and I went on there and found like a teacher that people were like, okay, you'll get it. Like she can make it make sense, and she did. True, my high school calc teacher said that anyone who applied themselves and put in the practice would learn up to Calc 2 as someone who took up to Calc 3 as part of their major. I agree with this. Listen, I was just over there doing long-term math gigs, and while I did understand it, I didn't find any of it easy. And that was prop and stat, and that was algebra 1. So, okay. 3 out of 5 stars should be the norm ratings. I never understood how everything should be rated 5 out of 5 stars. The default should be 3 stars or no rating. If you rate everything 5 stars, how do you differentiate between a regular experience and a truly great one? I don't give everything 5 stars. 3 is pretty much my average rating. Wait, you guys are on a star system at work? Oh, what in the 2026 is going on here? Recently, I went to a clothing store and later received a survey asking if I had a great experience. I was just shopping for some shirts. Of course, my experience was not great or bad, just regular. If I'm leaving a rating, it's because the experience was great, 5 stars, or the experience sucked, 1 to 2 stars. That's usually the only time I feel compelled to write a review. A lot of people surely feel the same, hence why 3 stars is not the norm. As in, 3 stars is so unremarkable, I'm not going to even waste my time. So I don't get the sense that they're talking about books or movies. They're talking about, like, going out. Maybe he said that nice glazed over. Oh, he did say between a regular experience. Good point. I think OP might amend the opinion to say 3 out of 5 should indicate an average experience. Not that it should be most common rating. Nowadays, 3 out of 5 would probably be interpreted as bad by most people. Yeah, because people in general are glazers or haters. Are you a glazer or a hater? No, it's cultural. Many places, or for instance, Airbnb and Uber 5 stars is expected. If it goes as expected, Airbnb can throw you out if you have less than a 4.3 in average. What? Here's me thinking 4.3 would be a pretty good time at an Airbnb. Like shit. If you give it a 4 star, you might get them shut down. It's the issue is that people don't review. The issue isn't that people don't review, it is the insane inflation in score. Well, we better get rid of this system then. Current 5-star system is basically binary good, 5, and bad, 1 through 4. Okay, I'm out of the loop. I thought 4 was great. When I read a 4-star book, I'm like, y'all, this was good. It wasn't my fave, but it was really good. Even 3.5, I'm like, yeah, give it a shot. You might enjoy it even more than me. It was pretty good. 3, I'm like, I can see its value. I don't highly recommend it or anything. Alright, let's go find another one. Performing arts would be so much better if the performers themselves were middle class. Right now, we have superstars who act like divas and perform in personal stadiums that creates no genuine connection with the crowd at all. Also expensive SF and leads to weird parasocial feelings from the fans. On the other hand, we have people who can barely scrape by in effective poverty, doing whatever they can to make it big. As a result, the art form usually suffers due to this conflicting mindset. The industries would be much happier if stars earned like 100 to 200K a year. They would get to live their dream and not be beholden to outrageous standards that come with huge levels of fame. I think we will trend back a little bit. I think that we're tired of celebrity and we're more interested in I hope, our actual regular human beings. And I think that might trend. Why do we want to see these people earn millions and millions? And we've seen how trash the things that they've been doing with it, and it really is giving me a distaste for celebrity. I don't know about y'all, but not that I ever was. I've never been starstruck or anything, but now I look at it and I'm like, man, you're probably a straight up disgusting weirdo if you run around with people that we know. I've done some shit. Go check out open mic or dinner theater and support your local artists. Great idea. As a bit of an aside, this is why I really loathe concerts are so expensive and it's not fair stuff. If you're choosing to spend your money on seeing the biggest stars of the world, prices are going to be very high because the demand is very high. If you want more bang for your buck, support your local music scene. Absolutely. There are probably really fun cover bands in your own town or just original. Like, I don't know. I like to watch cover bands. I like to watch, dare I say, cheesy cover bands. That's my favorite thing to see as far as live music goes. I'm over my concert days. And did you guys see the leaked texts from Live Nation that were like getting off? They were getting hard on. They're like, yeah, let's rob them blind. Yeah, let's charge them this much to park in the grass. Yeah, and this much to charge This dude's hating on me over here for having an unpopular opinion. With these conversations, it always annoys me that people don't see the main difference between traditional art, painting, music, film, and video games. They are both art, yes, that is undeniable, but traditional art is non-participatory. And video games are participatory art. That basically changes everything, and it's the reason why we don't have that many auteurs in video game industry. Okay, that was just like a long explanation that I don't have the mental bandwidth for right now. I think a lot of people underappreciated gaming as a form of art. Game is a hybrid medium that can include graphic arts, musical arts, storytelling, and movie-making principles. In addition to that, they include interactive experience, and they combine them all in one experience package. Okay, that's cool. I get it. I get the like. I get the love. I just think they took it too far. It's a difficult medium to get all of the elements right, but when they're done right, there's no other medium that offers as much rich possibilities as games. Now, if he had said it like that, I'd be like, you know what? To each their own. But he didn't say it like that. It's a step beyond cinema due to interactivity and flexibility of the storytelling. Okay. Oh my god, did my husband write this one? The filet-o-fish is objectively the best menu item at McDonald's. He doesn't get that anymore, but oh my god, he used to be a filet-o-fish nut. It's literally, we even argued about this. I lost. Very, very rarely am I a loser when it comes to arguments. But I was like, there's no way. It is 100% real wild-caught Alaskan pollock. Which honestly makes it the highest quality of meat you can get there. It's the most consistent item they sell. It's just a bun, tartar sauce, cheese, and fish. No wilted lettuce, no weird ratios, no undercooked beef. No fries that are oversaturated and get soggy quickly. With burgers and chicken sandwiches, the quality can be all over the place depending on the location or who's working. True, at any fast food place, like a chicken sandwich from one and the chicken sandwich, like what? The difference is ridiculous. Filet-o-fish is basically the same every time. It's also a solid protein option and fewer calories than most of the other sandwiches. Obviously, it's still McDonald's. I used to get it all the time as a kid, and I still enjoy it as an adult, and somehow it tastes exactly the same as it did back then. Also, the double filet-o-fish is elite, and I highly recommend you try it. Okay, I will co-sign all this except the double. I don't want the double. Is it hot and fresh? Yes. Ever get an old and stale filet-o-fish? I've never had an old stale filet-o-fish. Mine was shitty the last 2 times I got one. Okay, so apparently they can mess it up. Aren't they smaller now? It's been years since I've had one, and I got one last week, and it seemed very tiny compared to what I remember. You don't get a full slice of cheese. They break the slice in half, and you get 1/2. See, I don't want cheese on my fish. To me, that's, unless it's like tuna castle or something, like cheese on fish. I'm not, that seems like uber American. Like, why are we putting cheese on everything? They actually made them larger sometime maybe in the late 90s, but with shrinkflation they may have shrunk them back down. I had one recently. It didn't seem smaller than I was used to. The bun is where they F it up. Dry bun, no fun. Dry buns, no fun. I hate tartar sauce, so I order my filet-o-fish without it. I get a hot, fresh one every time. Occasionally I've scalded my tongue on the fish patty. So that's the trick. Order your filet-o-fish and get the tartar on the side. And then you can just dip it. Maybe. Just the opposite. I order extra tartar sauce and I always get one with the fish patty straight out the fryer. And it's always super hot. Okay, so there's ways around getting a stale one. Okay, let's do another one. Barbecue sauce is a better base for pizza than regular tomato sauces. Look, good tomato-based sauce is okay. It's traditional, but good barbecue sauce as the base for a pizza just adds so much more richness and flavor, and there's really no comparison. And all of you tomato-based people are just wrong. Because I'm not a pizza topping person, because I don't eat pork, and most pizza toppings are pork, you know. I really do pay attention to like where has the best sauce, and I always order extra sauce on my pizzas. Once in a while, do I crave a barbecue pizza, like a chicken barbecue? Sure, but when I want pizza, I typically want a tomato-based sauce. Truly an unpopular opinion. I hate this because I know I need to upvote this, but it's an actual pain at the thought of it, because you are supposed to upvote unpopular opinions, not upvote when you agree. If you agree, you're supposed to downvote it. And so that's where people are like, oh, it hurts to like something that says that, but you're voting on it being unpopular. I'm with you. I will go far out of my way to avoid barbecue sauce on pizzas, because that is not pizza. It's bread for toddlers with sugar sauce masquerading as savory. Yes, I know tomato sauce has hidden sugar, but I try to avoid the high sugar tomato sauces. Stuck in your ways, my friend. You have the preconceived notion of pizza. If the food is good, eat it. Describing it as bread for toddlers doesn't make it any less good food. You know what's really good, and if you guys live in like an area that has plenty of pizzerias, a white pizza, like a garlic sauce, you will smell like garlic